Hey, we live, brother Jalen. Shalom, my brother.
Shalom, shalom.
Shalom. No, we want to give all praise. I'm brother Abaya, brother elder brother Abaya with the tents of the congregation.
That's right, and I'm Brother Jalen with the tenth of the congregation.
Hey, we want to give all praise and glory and honor to the Most High by Shema Mashaki Yahweh Shai, for giving us another midweek class. Yeah, we've been. I know everybody had a busy week this week. Everybody's working and everything, and so we've had a busy week as well. Me and brother Jalen, actually, this is brother Jalen's. Wanted to talk about this lesson. Want to bring this lesson up, and I agree with him because I think when we finished this lesson, brother Jalen, I think we finished this lesson Sunday. Or
Yeah,
was
yeah, we did it
that's
about
right.
30 minutes to an hour. That's right.
Yeah, it was about I think we and then we looked at it again on Monday, and then we looked at it again on Tuesday, but we had it done Sunday.
That's right.
This past Sunday, because me and brother Jill and work, we try to get our lessons done ahead of time. So we normally like this lesson that we're doing today, we already had it done on Sunday. And so our Wednesday's lessons, we try to get them done on Sunday so we can review them on Monday or Tuesday, and then we'll do it on Wednesday. So this lesson was really done like almost a week ago, a
Yeah,
close, 4 or 5 days ago. This lesson is going to be very controversial.
very.
Well, yeah, I don't know how people are going to receive it, but and I'm here and brother Aaron. We talked about it. The title of this lesson is "The Voices of Our Ancestors," Part 5, Northern Kingdom Negro Wake Up Call.
That's right.
Northern Kingdom Negro Wake Up Call.
That's right.
Um, Very sensitive subject.
That's right.
A lot of us have Northern Kingdom in our camps, in our churches, in our organization, whatever you want to call ourselves, and we see there's a lot of animosity between Judah and the Northern Kingdom. So
That's
what
right.
we me and brother Eric, I mean me and brother Jalen did, we looked at this and we went and did the research through the scriptures. That's what we do. We look at current events in the situation, and we try to figure out what's going on. Why are we having what is the animosity and why the Northern Kingdom is being judged.
That,
I wonder if people believe that. What you have to understand is the Southern tribe was also judged
that's
uh,
right.
and still being judged. So I don't understand why people think that the Northern Kingdom is not going to be judged. Um, you
That's
know, I don't get it. Well, man, a lot of people may look at it. Y'all don't even believe that the Northern Kingdom is, whatever is part of Israel or whatever. No, we believe that Northern Kingdom is a part of Israel,
that's
but
right.
we understand that the Northern Kingdom is also, um, you know, um, going to receive their punishment as well.
That's
And
right.
we're going to get into the scriptures. We're going to let the scriptures do the talking. I'm going to go ahead on and bring up the slides, and we're going to get started with this lesson. But you have to understand, don't look at this lesson as being, like trying to divide or separate.
That's right.
Uh, the Most High, He puts down the judgment,
That's right.
for whatever reason. And through the scriptures, we did a comparative analysis to see what's going on between the Southern tribe and the Northern tribe, and why the Most High is dealing with the Northern tribe, the Northern Kingdom, in the way He's dealing with them right now.
That's
Uh,
right.
you have to understand that the Most High does these things. You know, you can be compassionate all you want to. At the end of the day, the same judgment that the Most High put down on the Southern tribe for being disobedient is the same judgment that He's going to put down on the Northern Kingdom for being disobedient,
That's right.
and rightly deserved. We both, as both kingdoms, the Southern Kingdom and Northern Kingdom, both deserve punishment. It is what it is.
That's right.
And whatever personality that these people have, or how they see themselves in this kingdom, this Babylonian captivity, is whatever happens. So we're just going to read it, go through the scriptures, and you can accept it or you can let it alone. Hopefully you don't take it personal. We didn't write the Bible. We just looked at it, and yes, we do have commentary on it and our viewpoint, our world view about it, and seeing these things when we was in the truth. I mean, when we were out the truth and now being in the truth. So let's go into. Let me bring up the slides real quick, and we're just gonna get right to it. Okay, brother. Brother Jalen, let me know. All right, here we go. All right, I can't see you now, so
Okay, all praise.
so you want to read this, brother?
Yes,
Because
sir.
kind of
Listen, I got you. So,
yeah.
this is TOTC presents the Voices of Our Ancestors, Part 5, Northern Kingdom Negro Wake Up Call.
Yeah,
Right?
because
I'm sorry. Go
okay. Yeah, because I mean, really, we titled it this way because if you remember during the civil rights and um, civil rights movement and many, the we talk about Deuteronomy 28, the children of Israel going through things, the tribe of Judah being brought here on slave ships and going through, atrocities in this kingdom. I think Northern Kingdom is really finally understand that they're getting a Negro wake up call because we're under the opinion that they may think that they may be better than the Southern tribe, in
ahead.
many ways. I might even express some, when I was in the military with some of these people.
Okay.
The time I was in the service. Go ahead, read that out.
In this midweek lesson, this is the mission statement. TOTC will read from the King James Bible with the Apocrypha. We hope the children of Israel will remember the old days and consider the years of many generations, a historical study through biblical scriptures and modern times case study.
Yeah, this is really a case study. We looked at the cases what's going on, with Trump and the mass deportation, and we kind
That's
of analyzed it, and then we went through the Bible, and we trying to see why is this happening to them.
that's right.
We
That's
always talk about Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, what they go through because of their disobedience.
that's
Uh,
right.
so their Northern Kingdom was disobedient too.
That's
Uh,
right.
at a high level, to be honest with you. And
That's
we're going to
right.
get the scriptures on it. So, it is what it is.
That's right.
Okay. Go
Let
ahead,
me
I.
add something real quick, Elder.
Oh, go ahead. Sure.
Um, let,
Come on
let
anytime.
me share my screen because I don't think the people are really, really understanding what you're saying. Northern Kingdom gets their Negro wake up call, right? Can you see my screen?
I'm going to bring it in right now. I just closed mine out. Go ahead.
Okay. So, Northern Kingdom are Negroes. For those who don't believe it, right? Here we go, right here. This is the Wikipedia definition of Negro. And I'm going to go down to where I highlighted this in blue, right? Negro superseded color as the most polite word for African Americans at the time when black was considered more offensive. In the 17th century colonial America, the term Negro had been also, according to one historian, used to describe Native Americans. That's the
Mm,
Northern Kingdom,
very
right?
good.
That is the Northern Kingdom. So I didn't even tell you about this. And I just Most High put it on my mind right now.
Hmm.
What the people need to understand is when we're talking about Northern Kingdom, this is gonna be very controversial, right?
It is.
But we
Yeah, they
talking
going
about the Native Americans, quote unquote, the Hispanics, quote unquote, that were already here when
to.
Esau came and colonized, right? A lot of these people are not Negroes. But if you are Native American, you will know you are not the same as Esau and these other communities out there. And
Right,
Esau
right,
is showing you are a Negro just like
right, right,
African
right.
Americans, right? So you
Hmm.
got to get your Negro wake up call. So don't, well, you can't say that about us. We ain't black. That ain't what I'm reading right here, Negro.
Yeah.
So use a Negro, whether you like it or not. You know what I'm saying?
That,
And
that- yeah.
I remember this is my last thing. There's a movie called The Revenant, right? They called the Native Americans tree niggers. That's what they called them, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Native Americans, y'all are no different from us. Y'all want to be so bad,
Mm-hmm.
but you just like us, man. And y'all, and like Elder saying, the hatred that y'all sometimes have for us, it's rooted in that. It's also rooted in that PTSD,
Right.
post-traumatic slave disorder. So yes, according to the United States, according to Babylon, you are a Negro. And it's
That's,
time for you to get your wake-up call. I'm sorry, Elder, I yield on that.
no, that's the parallelism. That's called parallelism.
That's
That's
right.
what you pride in. There's a parallel between us,
That's right.
them, and you just showing them through history. Um, but but all of us was bad, right? I mean,
That's
all of
right.
us, the Southern tribe was bad and the Northern tribe, but the Northern tribe, their level of disobedience was at a high level.
That's right.
All sin is sin, right? All disobedience is disobedience,
That's
but
right.
they were very disobedient.
That's right.
And we're going to get the scripture because they kind of went against first two commandments.
That's
Uh,
right.
and I have no other God before me.
Before me. That's
And
right.
then I think number two was make no graven images.
That's right.
And so they kind of went off really, really bad, and over time they gotten worse. And we're just gonna get it. We got some videos we're gonna show, and
That's
we're
right.
just gonna show you. Thus says the Lord. A lot of you, a lot of you people, a lot of Israelite camps. You may have some brothers and sisters in the Northern Kingdoms in your camp, and you don't. You may not even like this legend. Oh man, you shouldn't even mention that. Well, we gonna mention it
That's right.
because
They Israel, ain't they? you know.
they Israel. Yeah, there you go. They Israel, ain't so just like we beat up Judah, Benjamin,
That's
and
right.
Levi for their disobedience to Southern King. What you think? We're gonna give them the same treatment too. I don't understand your thought process. If
That's
you think
right.
that would be called a one-track mind. But we're just
That's
gonna
right.
get into it, not trying to be offensive. We're just gonna give it what it is. Let me bring it back in.
All
Very
right.
good. I like that. I
Yeah, I
stand.
just wanted them to historically know they are Negroes too. So we in the same boat.
Share screen. All right, here we go. Okay, share screen. So, you want to read that, brother?
Yes, sir. So this is the purpose of the lesson. The purpose of this lesson is to give a biblical insight and modern day understanding of why the 10 tribes of Israel, i.e., northern tribes, formed as the kingdom of Israel after the death of King Solomon. Asher, Dan, Ephraim, Gad, Issachar, Manasseh, Naphtali, Reuben, Simeon, and Zebulun
And
are
hold on,
known.
and we do say Dan, right? Because King Solomon said there's no end to all the people,
That's right.
and there's nothing new under the sun.
That's right.
Um, Even though Dan is not listed on the 12 tribes chart that we use because of their disobedience for idolatry, they went off a lot. We're not really going to talk about that, but
That's
we
right.
just want to make sure you understand. This is in the Bible. We validate. You can go to Ezekiel chapter 48.
That's right.
We go to Revelation 7, Revelation 21. Dan is still around. What we like to say, they've been embodied in the other 10 tribes. And everybody's got their own
Got
theological ideology on that, but we believe that Dan is part of the northern tribe.
That's right.
Okay, and they probably embedded in the northern tribe. They're not going to be able to. They're not going to be with the 144,000, but they do have a gate in the
That's
court
right.
of Leaders for 48. They're still here. They're
That's
just
right.
mixed in with the other tribes. Read on.
They are going through persecution, which is similar to Israelites or African Americans slash African Americans.
Mm-hmm.
Southern tribes, Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, scattered throughout North and South America and Europe.
Mm-hmm.
The transatlantic slave trade spanned roughly from the 16th to the 19th centuries, with significant activity occurred between the 1500s and the 1860s. It involved the forced transportations of millions of Israelites slash African Americans across the Atlantic Ocean to be enslaved in the Americas.
And Brother Jalen brought out that the 10 tribes that came over here. That's a deeper biblical study, but what he
Right.
said was absolutely true. The 10 tribes came to him. I think that's in second address.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
13.
so yeah, 13. So these people they came here, and of course we know that the Spaniards came over here and infiltrated with some of them, but for the most part, these are the 10 tribes that
That's right.
represent the Northern Kingdom.
That's
Uh,
right.
and it was after the split of King Side. That is biblical.
That's
Uh,
right.
split. We understand that. And the African Americans, of course, historically, we know we came over here between the 1500 and the 1600s, with the beginning of the transatlantic slave trade.
That's
Here
right.
we have a map of the 12 tribes of Israel
That's right.
in the native land, in the land section off in accordance with Ezekiel chapter 48. But like I said, we're not getting into that. We're just mentioning it. Okay. Next slide.
This is the background, current events. As
Uh-huh.
of June 2025, Donald Trump administration has intensified its focus on immigration enforcement and removals with a stated goal of carrying out the largest deportation operation in American history. Key actions and proposals include the expanding deportation efforts, focus on Democrat run cities. Trump has ordered immigration and custom enforcement, this is ICE, to increase detention and deportation efforts in major cities like Los Angeles, Chicago, and New York, arguing that these cities are Democrat power centers and harbor undocumented immigrants. Mass deportation goal. The administration has publicly set an ambitious target of deporting 1 million immigrants annually, a significant higher number than previous removal records. Achieving this would require a mass expansion of the removal system, according to the American Civil Liberties Union. Expansion of expedited removal. The administration has expanded the use of expedited removal, a process that allows for swift deportation without a court hearing, to be applied anywhere within the U.S. This bypassed traditional immigration court procedures for individuals who cannot provide continuous residence in the United States for more than 2 years. Using the military and other agencies, Trump plans to use military, federal agents, and state and local police to build a deportation force.
So, excuse me, I had to step away. So, what we understand here is a lot of people are very frustrated. They're upset over the deportation.
That's right.
Um, but the reality is nothing is not done without the Most High.
That's right.
Right. Most High done this. Okay. So the children of Israel, we know that. Let me read Deuteronomy. Could you read 28 and 32 real quick for me
Yes,
out?
sir. Yes, sir. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 32. And it reads, Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given into another people, and thy eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long, and there shall be no might in thine hand.
Read Deuteronomy 28 and 41.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and 41. Thou shalt beget sons and daughters, but thou shalt not enjoy them, for they shall go into captivity.
Read Deuteronomy 28, 16.
That's right. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 16. And it reads, Cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field.
So guess what? They're under the curses.
That's right.
They're under the curse. If they're Israelites, they're under the curses.
That's right.
You fighting and arguing about it and all the other thing and don't want to talk about it
That's right.
because you feel bad about it.
That's right.
And then anybody that teach on it, you think they going against their Nate. No, that's not what we're doing here. We're going to get to it through the scriptures. We're going to show you. You got to understand, we're going to get to it. We're going to so this is part of Trump's agenda.
That's right.
To get to mass deportation, deportate the northern tribe, the northern kingdom out of the United States.
That's right.
But this is part of God's judgment in their disobedience.
That's
You
right.
understand that? I don't know why y'all out there marching. You probably gonna hear me say this a lot of times.
That's right.
We done seen Israelites out there marching.
That's right.
With their fringes on. We're looking at it. I'm like, what are they doing?
That's right.
What are you doing? Most High set this up.
That's right.
Why are we going against the Most High? You know, when we know what, especially now that we have an understanding of the Bible.
That's right.
You know what's going on. What's going on is judgment, and we're going to get into it. We're going to get to the Bible here soon.
Can I add something, Elder?
Sure, man, bring it out because this really your lesson. You really want to, and I support you on it. So go ahead,
Well, you said something heavy on the Sabbath. You said that the brother told you that man, a lot of these people are culture vultures, right? Whatever the wind is pushing, that's what they getting into. And by me being my age, I feel for the young. See, a lot of the people in the young community, they just want to belong. They just want to have an identity. So a lot of young people, you know, are marching as well. Really, they don't really know what's going on. They don't know the Lord's judgment. They just want to be, you know. I feel so bad that my generation and the generation that's younger than me, they just want to find a place to belong, right? But the only place you need to belong is belong in this truth of the Bible.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're trying to bring out. This is judgment from the Most High, and He's not gonna stop until His Son comes back.
Yeah,
right?
That's right.
So you can march all you want. It's not the scriptures say though hand on in hand.
That's right. What? Wait that. What? Say that again. Let's get that scripture.
That's right. What's that? Proverbs.
Yeah.
Let me see. Give us 1 second. That's Proverbs chapter 11 and 21.
Yep. That sure is. Let's get it. I don't know. This is but and I can understand. You know, people like you were saying, Brother Jalen, that want to be a part of something that don't understand the Bible,
right?
Don't really, you know, have an identity. They don't really know. I mean, you really can't blame them, right? Because they just marching, you know, like we marched in Black Lives Matter. They didn't know, you know, understand. But when you don't, but when you do know. When you know and you do it, then we got to look at you and be like, well, do you really understand the scripture? Let me get it. Proverbs 11:21. Like Brother Jalen brought out, he said, through hand joined in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished.
That's right. Who is the wicked? We got to be real. That's the Northern Kingdom.
Yeah.
So you can march all you want. The Northern Kingdom is still gonna get their judgment.
They're gonna get it. Yeah, they're gonna get
it. That's all that is. You can vouch for them all you can, but if Judah went through it, Northern Kingdom got to go through it too.
Unless unless you know, if they're not going through the curses, then they wouldn't be Israelites. Because let's get to scripture. Let's get Deuteronomy 28 real quick.
Right, where it says gonna be a sign.
Yes, please. You know, you read my mind, brother. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go get it.
Deuteronomy 28 and verse 43.
We ain't even read that out.
Oh no, 40. I'm sorry, 40. 46. I'm sorry.
Yeah, 40. Yeah, 46. Read on.
And they shall be for thee upon thee for a sign, and for a wonder.
They started 45.
Okay. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed, because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to keep his commandments and his statutes which he commanded thee.
Northern Kingdom not keeping the commandments.
That's right.
What are you marching for?
That's right.
They're not keeping the commandments.
That's right.
What you think we teach every week? They not keeping them.
That's right.
Many of them, most of them. I know some of us got one or two in our organization that receive the understanding of the oracles of God. And some bigger camps, they may have hundreds of them, maybe 200, but that's minute. That's a very small number.
That's right.
That haven't came back to the understanding of keeping the commandments. They are not keeping the commandments. We preach against the Southern tribe not keeping the commandments. Northern Kingdom not keeping it either.
That's right.
What is it that you don't understand?
That's right.
You understand? They're not keeping them. A lot of them are not. Many of them are not keeping them. And it's really concerning because, you see a lot of the camps, they have a small number of Northern Kingdoms. Some of them are teachers. Some of the women are there. But that is very small.
It really is. That's
You
right.
have more of Judah that's in the truth than you have Southern Kingdom.
That's right.
And I think it's a scripture we could get deep. It's a scripture that talks about Judah would wake up first or something like
That's
that.
right.
Maybe I'm mistaken, but it seems like the Southern Kingdom, the Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, they're waking up before anybody,
That's right.
right? And the other kingdom, they're not waking up as fast as we are,
That's right.
and they're still in Catholicism. They're still in. Well, we're gonna get the scripture. We're gonna get the scripture. Read on.
That's right.
46.
Oh, okay.
Well, you got something you got to say? Go ahead.
I was going to finish out verse 28. Because thou hearkest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to keep his commandments and his statute, which he commanded thee. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever.
Isn't it a wonder and a sign? Look at the pictures. Look at
That's
the
right.
pictures. Look at they locked up in cages in Venezuela. Isn't that a wonder?
That's right.
Look at the dude arresting them. Isn't that a sign?
That's right.
They were disobedient, bro.
That's right.
It is what it is. You can, oh, brother, buy your brother. Yeah, we're going to teach over here.
That's right.
Not going to let our feelings get involved. Emotions get involved.
That's right.
We're going to give what the scriptures say. They were very disobedient.
That's right.
10 tribes, they were very disobedient. And we're going to get the scriptures to prove to you that they were disobedient.
That's right.
Very bad, especially tribe of Dan. That's why they ain't going to even go into, they're not going to even be part of the 144.
That's right.
That's how bad they was. But let's go. I'm going to go. You want me to go get Kings out?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So
You
what?
know,
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Elder.
No, you go ahead, Op.
Right. So what we reading is we're gonna show you first just how Northern Kingdom and Southern Kingdom even divided and how they are divided. Right, because we're gonna show y'all a couple of video clips. Stay tuned because we're gonna show y'all on YouTube how Northern Kingdom speaks against the Southern Kingdom. Like I said, y'all might think this is hate or y'all preaching separation. Ain't nothing hateful about the truth.
You ain't lying. The truth will set you free.
It'll set you free. That's right. We hope Northern Kingdom sees this and realize, man, we need to change.
That's right. That's right, Op. That's right.
Keep bringing out. We talk about Southern Kingdom 24/7, right? It's time to get on Northern Kingdom tail as well, man.
That's right.
So as you said, you might have 50 of them in your camp. You might not want to go against them. They should be wanting to go against their own. We all Israel at the end of the day, to be honest.
That's true.
Because the Most High put that separation, and we're gonna get it right now. So go ahead, Elder.
Okay, I'm sorry. First King, I'm in Second King. My bad. First Kings 11. I'm gonna start it. I'm in the wrong section. My Salakia. This is first.
All is doing is just reading how the separation came.
This is the book of Second Kings, chapter 11. We're gonna start at verse 29.
That's right.
And it came to pass at the time when Jeroboam went out of Jerusalem that the prophet Abiah and the Shilonite found Ahijah, the Shilonite found him in the way and had clad himself with a new garment, and the two were alone in the field.
Right. So Jeroboam is the first king of the Northern Kingdom. Elder gonna bring it out. Solomon pretty much married all these women, went into idolatry, so the Most High separated the kingdom. That's what we're reading right now. And Jeroboam is the first king of the Northern Kingdom.
I should have read at 28. I should have started at 20 because I even got a highlight in my Bible, Northern Kingdom.
Go ahead. Can you read that, please?
Yes, I apologize. Salakia. This is the verse we should have read 20. This is the book of First Kings, chapter 11, verse 28. And the man Jeroboam was a mighty man of valor.
That's
right. And Solomon, seeing the young man that he was industrious, he made him ruler over all the charge of the house of Joseph.
That's right. And who came out of Joseph? Ephraim and Manasseh. Right. That's why when they refer to the Northern Kingdom, they refer to it as Ephraim a lot. Because that was going to be one of the mightiest tribes of the Northern Kingdom. Right. So he's letting you know that Solomon, basically, Most High put the spirit on Solomon to make him in charge of all the house of Joseph, right? Ephraim and Manasseh. So this
Mm-hmm.
was a very mighty man. Go ahead, Elder.
And it came to pass at that time when Jeroboam went out of Jerusalem that the prophet of Ahijah the Shilonite found him in the way, and he had clad himself with a new garment, and they two were alone in the field.
That's
And,
right.
Ahijah caught the new garment that was on him and rent it in 12 pieces.
For the
And
12 tribes. That's right.
And he said to Jeroboam, take thee 10 pieces, for thus said the Lord, the God of Israel, behold, I will rend the kingdom out of the hand of Solomon,
Mm.
and will give 10 tribes to thee.
That's the 10 tribes that we read, including Dan. Like Elder said, we got to include Dan into there. Go ahead.
We have to. We have to. A lot of people don't want to talk about Dan.
That's right.
Because Dan went off real bad.
That's right.
But we know that there's Danites still around. That King
That's
Solomon
right.
said there's nothing, there's no end to all the people.
That's right.
We not talking about him don't mean he going away.
That's right.
Yeah, we may not know his attributes or whatever, but I'm of the opinion. I'm of the opinion that he's been he's centralized in parts of the 10 tribes.
That's right.
Right. But he's not in any leadership position as that we know of. Right. And he said to Jeroboam, take thee 10 pieces. For thus said the Lord, the God of Israel, behold, I will rend the kingdom out of the hand of Solomon and give 10 tribes to thee. But he shall have one tribe for my servant David's sake and for Jerusalem's sake.
That's
The
right.
city which I have chosen out of all the tribes of Israel.
Right.
Because they have forsaken me and have worshipped Ashtor, the goddess of the Zidonians, Shemesh, the god of the Moabites, and Milcom, the god of the children of Ammon, and have not walked in my ways to do that which is right in my eyes.
That's right.
And to keep my statutes and my judgment, as did David his father.
That's right.
Howbeit, I will not take the whole kingdom out of his hand, but I will make him prince all of the days of his life for David, my servant's sake, whom I chose because he kept my commandments and my statutes.
That's right.
But I would take the kingdom out of his son's hand and would give it unto thee, even 10 tribes.
Right. So we know that the northern kingdom was put into the hands of Jeroboam, and the southern kingdom was put into the hands of Rehoboam, which we're going to read. But as we can see, now the northern kingdom and southern kingdom has became their own entities, right? It has split. So that's why a lot of northern kingdom, they got enmity against us, right?
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of us got enmity towards them. It shouldn't be that way, but we can see this is ancient times ago of how the Most High did this, right? Let's go to Zechariah 11.
This is the book of Zechariah, chapter 11 and verse 14.
That's right.
Book of Zechariah, chapter 11 and verse 14. Then I cut asunder mine other staff,
right,
even bands, that I might break the brotherhood between Judah and Israel.
You see that? This is why we gonna watch these videos, y'all. A lot of the northern kingdom speaks against us real heavily in a racist, demeaning way. We just gotta tell the truth. A lot of northern kingdom brothers and sisters, they don't like our hair, they don't like our skin tone, right? Because the Most High put a spirit of enmity to break the brotherhood, right? And all we wish is that we all can come back as one, but we know when Christ comes back, that's when he's going to separate the wheat from the tares, and we're going to all become one nation again. Mm-hmm. But we still got to promote this judgment. Can we go to Isaiah 11 and 14, please, Elder?
Come. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 11 and verse 14.
That's right.
But they shall fly upon the shoulders of the Philistines toward the west. They shall spoil them of the east together. They shall lay their hand upon.
That's supposed to be 13, Elder. I think that's supposed to be 13.
Oh yeah, you're right. That's a typo. My bad. Salakia.
So everybody, this is Isaiah 11 and 13. I'm sorry.
11 and 13. The envy also of Ephraim shall depart.
Right.
And the adversaries of Judah shall be cut off.
That's right.
Ephraim shall not envy Judah, and Judah shall envy. Salaki, this is the book of Revelation, chapter 11, verse 13. Isaiah chapter 11, verse 13. We got to get through this. The envy also Ephraim shall depart, and the adversaries of Judah shall be cut off.
That's right.
Ephraim shall not envy Judah.
Right, because a lot of the northern kingdom envy the southern kingdom, right? And that's why you hear them say a lot of things that line up to what Esau say. I'm just being real.
They do. They do.
They say a lot of things. It's like they repeat heavily what the oppressor says about us. That's that envy. Oh, we don't envy y'all. Well, you saying you don't believe in the Bible, because that's what he's saying right here. Right? Keep going.
Judah shall not vex Ephraim.
But Judah vexed Ephraim a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You matter of fact, who are the best boxers in the world to exist? We already know. Black and brown.
Yep, right? Black and brown. Yep, pretty much.
Come on now. We know about the Sugar Ray. We know about Duran. Yep. We know about Julio Cesar Chavez. You get the best fight. Have you noticed that, Elder? I like boxing. I like boxing.
Yeah, my son like boxing a lot. Yeah.
And have you noticed that the best fights you see is when Northern Kingdom go against the Southern Kingdom? Ain't that something?
Yep.
But that's that envy and that vex. Judah want to punch Ephraim in the eye, and Ephraim want to punch Judah in the stomach. You see that thing? And they both getting paid for it for the love of Esau's violent nature. So we just bringing out that division, and we showing y'all that it is biblical. This is very controversial, but it's very truth as well.
We're going to get into it because a lot of them, absolutely. There's a hatred, there's a hatred that they have between us. We have a hatred against each other because Judah is the lead tribe. Ephraim is the lead. Judah is the lead tribe, the southern tribe, and Ephraim is the lead tribe of the northern tribe of the northern kingdom of the northern kingdom. And so eventually, Judah is going to be, head of, there's going to be one stick, but it's a different lesson. That's all I mean. So, you want to go and get the second part. I just want to get to the Bible because we gotta get through this.
All praises. This is the book of 2 Chronicles, chapter 13 and verse 1. Now in the 18th year of King Jeroboam began Abiah to reign over Judah.
And that's my name, Abiah. That's why I took my name from the Bible. It's spelled Abijah, but it's really Abiah.
That's right. Mm-hmm. He reigned 3 years in Jerusalem. His mother's name also was Micaiah, the daughter of Uriel of Gibeah. And there was war between Abiah and Jeroboam. And Abiah set the battle in array with an army of valiant men, even 400,000 chosen men. Jeroboam also set the battle in array against him with 800,000 chosen men, being mighty men of valor.
So you got the northern kingdom fighting against the king of Judah.
That's right.
It's a civil war.
That's right.
Read on.
And Abiah stood up upon Mount Zemaraim, which is in the Mount Ephraim, and said, Hear me, thou Jeroboam, and all Israel. Ought ye not to know that the Lord God of Israel gave the kingdom over Israel to David forever? Even to him and his son by a covenant of salt? Yet Jeroboam, the son of Nebat, the servant of Solomon, the son of David, is risen up and has rebelled against his Lord.
Because of Jeroboam, the northern tribe, they rebel against the Most High.
That's right.
They rebel against the Most High. Read on.
And there are gathered unto him vain men, the children of Belial, and have strengthened themselves against Rehoboam, the son of Solomon, when Rehoboam was young and tenderhearted and could not withstand them. And now ye think to withstand the kingdom of the Lord in the hands of the sons of David? And ye be a great multitude, and there are with you golden calves.
Yeah, with you what?
Golden calves.
So with Jeroboam, the northern kingdom, they went into idolatry.
That's right.
Especially Dan, with the northern tribe of Dan, they went into idolatry. Most of all the Judah and the southern tribe, the southern kingdom go in idolatry. Yeah, but not into the magnitude that that
Northern.
the Northern Kingdom went into. Matter of fact, you can see the idolatry in Northern Kingdom today.
That's right.
Look at MS-13. The I think I can't even remember Venezuelans or whatever that tribe is. I can't remember. I ain't have the chart on me. But they look at all the tattoos on their body, on their faces, on their thing, the way they kill.
That's
The tattoos on their body tells a story of how they, and how they got to get down with the program. They seriously involved in idolatry.
that's
They
right.
worship the golden calves.
That's
What
right.
happened when they created a golden calf in the time of Moses? The
That's
people got put to death
that's right.
coming out of Egypt. The Northern Kingdom was they're being punished for the sins of their forefathers and their arrogance and I think being making a covenant with the heathen.
That's right.
Okay, and we're going to talk about that more as we move on. Read on.
Which Jeroboam have made you for gods.
Mm-hmm.
Have ye not cast out the priests of the Lord, the sons of Aaron and the Levites, and have made you priests after the manner of the nations of other lands? So that whosoever cometh to consecrate himself with the young bullock and 7 rams, the same may be a priest of them that are no gods.
They don't follow they don't listen to us, the
That's
priests,
right.
not all of them.
That's right.
Some, but very few, not a lot.
That's right.
They still got to be woke up. Now, like I said, we do have some in our organizations, but on a grand scale, it's minute
That's
compared
right.
to all all of the northern tribe.
That's right.
There's a lot of them, and it's a very minute that have really turned over to be Israelites. They still in Catholicism. They still in Christianity. They still serve those types of gods. They don't listen to the prophets on the street.
That's
A lot
right.
of them. They have not woken up yet.
That's right.
They don't believe. They don't believe what we're saying. Some of them don't even believe that Yahweh Shai is a black man.
That's right.
It's a so-called Negro. Read on.
But as for us, the Lord is our God.
He said, what? What the Bible say?
But as for us, the Lord is our God.
Yeah, the Lord is our God, not no golden calf. Y'all in idolatry.
That's right.
Northern Kingdom is in idolatry. Read on.
And we have not forsaken him.
You forsake the Lord, the tribe of Dan. If you go to the book of Judges, I think Judges chapter 1 and verse 18, they didn't even want to. They didn't even want the land that the Most High gave them.
That's right.
And they went in idolatry. They went and took the people's land and lashed. And they really just was disobedient, disrespected the Most High. You think they ain't gonna be punished for that?
That's right.
You think they ain't gonna be punished? But we was punished.
That's right.
We want to understand what you make you think they ain't gonna be punished. You going out there marching? What you marching for?
That's right.
You going against the Most High. This is prophecy. They being punished just like did nobody say when the punishment was going to come.
That's
now
right.
You surprised when the punishment comes. You surprised. You shocked. Read on,
And the priests which minister unto the Lord are the sons of Aaron. And the Levites wait upon their business. And they burn unto the Lord every morning and every evening, burnt sacrifices and sweet incense. The showbread also set they in order upon the pure table, and the candlestick of gold with the lamps thereof to burn every evening. For we have kept the charge of the Lord our God, but ye have forsaken him.
Yeah, we keep the oracles of the Most High.
That's right.
Our Levites, the tribe of Judah, we keep the oracles of the Most High. We still do it today. We keep the feast days. We keep the commandments. We keep the new moons, the high holy days.
That's right.
We burn incense at our organization the best that we can. We know that we're in captivity over here, and we're keeping the commandments the best we know how, but we keeping them. We're not making an excuse saying we can't keep them. We doing it in the land, our captivity in Babylon. We still keeping the commandments.
That's right.
The Bible is telling you we kept the commandments of the Most High. We got the Levites doing the sacrifice and the showbread and the priestly things.
That's right. And behold, God himself is with us for our captain. and his priests with sounding trumpets to cry aloud alarm against you. O children of Israel.
What you think we doing?
That's
What
right.
you think we doing?
That's right.
We sounding an alarm against you, Northern Kingdom.
That's right.
We sounding an alarm to get you to wake up and come back and
That's
keep
right.
the commandments of the Most High. Just like we get on the Southern tribe.
That's right.
You got to come back. We sounding an alarm to you.
That's
Come
right.
back and keep the commandments. Stay away from your enemy.
That's right.
Come back to your brother. Come back to serving the Most High. Get out of your idolatry.
That's right.
Yeah, I know a lot of y'all probably don't like what we saying. We don't care.
That's right.
When Abijah becomes king of Judah, we saying what the king of Judah said.
That's right.
It's a reminder. We remember the days of old, nigga.
That's right.
That's how we read this Bible. We don't.
O children of Israel, fight ye not against the Lord your God, of your fathers, for ye shall not prosper. But Jeroboam caused an ambush to come behind them, so that they were before Judah, and the ambushment was behind them.
They trying to ambush us today.
That's right.
Oh, black folks is lazy. They don't work.
That's right.
We don't work. We lazy. We don't, Judah, they lazy. Man, we built America.
That's right.
And then in order, can you roll the back of our civil rights?
That's right.
If it wasn't for us, you wouldn't even have no civil rights.
That's right.
We picked the cotton. We built the roads. We put the roofs on the houses. We built the houses. We put the electricians up. We built the railroad tracks. But all of a sudden, Judah lazy.
That's right.
Yeah, because you want to ambush the Southern tribe because you hate us.
Dang.
We got the Bible to tell us you want to ambush us now. Talking about no more jobs for you.
Dang.
You came with ambush back then, and you ain't trying to ambush the tribe of Judah now. See, there's nothing new under the sun. Everything you want to know is in this Bible. But some of y'all is scared to say something about it. But we gonna read it because it's judgment.
That's right.
You understand? They're gonna be, if they part of the children of Israel, if they Israel, they gonna be judged.
That's right.
We don't just like Esau gonna be judged for his for what he did.
That's
a lot of y'all don't even in Christianity, you don't even want to see him get judged.
That's right.
Like some folks in the Israelite community don't want to see the Northern Kingdom hate to see the Northern Kingdom go through their judgment.
That's right.
Culture vultures, man. Read on, man.
And then the men of Judah, this is verse 15, gave a shout. And as the men of Judah shouted, it came to pass that God smote Jeroboam and all Israel before Abiah and Judah.
So what you think going on right now?
That's right.
They being smoted.
That's right.
They being smoted for their disobedience, just like the Southern tribe, Benjamin, Levi. They got smote. We got smoted.
That's right.
Still getting smoted. That's the same thing. What you think?
That's right.
You think they weren't gonna be smoted? You say they Israelites.
That's right.
You say they Israel, so they're gonna be smoted.
That's right.
We don't.
And the children of Israel fled before Judah, and God delivered them into their hands. And Abiah and his people slew them with a great slaughter. So there fell slain of Israel 500,000 chosen men.
Mm-hmm.
Then the children of Israel were brought under at that time, and the children of Judah prevailed because they relied upon the Lord God of their fathers.
In the Southern tribe, we more in line with relying on the Most High.
That's right.
Because we kept the commandments. We went straight off a little bit, but we mostly the Judah, Benjamin, Southern tribe, we did honor our fathers and King David, and we kept the commandments of the Most High. Read on.
And Abiah pursued after Jeroboam and took cities from him, Bethel with the towns thereof, and Jeshanah with the towns thereof, and Ephraim with the towns thereof. Neither did Jeroboam recover strength again in the days of Abiah, and the Lord struck him, and he died.
That's it.
That's right.
You need to understand the history of that.
That's right.
We was in civil war then. The Northern Kingdom, particularly the ones that don't have the knowledge of the truth, that haven't received the commandments of the oracles of God, that are still in idolatry, that are still in Catholicism, that are still in these things and have accepted the rudiments of this world, just like some of our people in the southern tribe, the Back Blue Lay, the people that accept all the things of this earth, the pleasures of this earth. You know, it's no different.
That's right.
It's just one that the Northern Kingdom, they went off so bad that they went into idolatry really, really bad.
That's right.
And we know what the commandments are said about idolatry. Have no other God before me. They have golden calf. They got
That's right.
Catholicism, right? Make no graven images. Those graven images of that woman that they wear around their neck and all the
Right.
tattoos of different animals and different things on their body and
That's
these
right.
different things. This is a form of idolatry.
That's
They're
right.
still in idolatry. And they want to ambush Judah.
That's
Say,
right.
oh, we're lazy, we don't want to work, and all this different thing. But then you look up in the sky, you look at the White House, and the blacks, the slaves, built the White House.
That's right.
And then I even heard one time, Brother Jail, that I was looking at some, and somebody said they didn't even know, some Hispanics, right? Not the ones in the truth. Some is the ones that's not in truth. They didn't realize that they thought we were immigrants. They
Mm.
really thought the slave that came over they thought we were immigrants. This is how the
Woo.
failed, yeah, they thought we were immigrants. This is the failed education system that we get from the so-called white man.
Right.
And they done taught them that we immigrants. But
That's
who's
right.
getting kicked out the country?
That's right.
Because we came over here as slaves. That we was
That's
forced
right.
to come here.
That's right.
So by that, we automatically receive citizenship.
That's right.
We worked for years for the tribe of the Southern tribe. We worked for years without pay in
That's
slavery.
right.
We
That's
built
right.
America. All the hard jobs we used to pick the cotton,
That's right.
tomatoes, the collard greens, the corn,
That's right.
to make the roads, the cement. I mean, my granddad and them used to do all that kind of work, build
That's
houses,
right.
all kind of work. My grandmama and them, my great grandmama and them used to pick cotton. Who you think was picking cotton?
That's
Who was
right.
picking cotton? Who you think was picking the fruit trees or the apples and the peaches and the pears and the strawberries and the cherries? Who you think was doing that?
That's right.
But now we lazy
That's right.
because you accepted the covenant from the heathen, and I yield.
Oh, praises, man. So this is the kingdom of Israel: disobedience, idolatry, and betrayal of Yah's commandments. You reading you wanted to read the first three, right?
You want to break down that? You
Yes, sir.
which one we said we was gonna do? I can't remember.
Yeah, you can read the first three, and I'll break them down for you.
Okay, the first three, and okay, got it. This is
Okay.
the book of First Kings, chapter 12. We're gonna start at 12.
Right, and we're gonna try to brush through it. It's almost getting an hour.
Okay, let's get through that. All right.
Okay.
All right. First Kings chapter 12, verse 25.
That's right.
Then Jeroboam built Shechem in Mount Ephraim and dwelt therein, and went out thence and built Peniel. And
That's
Jeroboam said in his heart, now shall the kingdom return to the house of David. If this people go up to do sacrifice in the house of the Lord at Jerusalem, then shall the heart of the people turn again unto their Lord, even unto Rehoboam king of Judah, and they shall kill me and go again to Rehoboam the king of Judah.
That's right, because the Lord put his name where? In Jerusalem, which is in Judah. So, 3 times a year, Israel had to present themselves, the males, to the Lord, right? So he's thinking if they go up there to Jerusalem, they're going to turn their hearts back to God, which
That's
is going
right.
to turn their hearts back to Judah, right? He didn't want that. So let's see what he's about to do.
Whereupon the king took counsel and made 2 calves of gold.
He did what?
Made 2 calves of gold.
Just like they did in the wilderness.
That's
they
right.
made a golden calf. Let's go ahead.
And said unto them, it is too much for you to go up to Jerusalem. Behold thy gods, O Israel, which brought thee up out of the land of Egypt. And he set the one in Bethel, and the other he in Dan.
And that's what you see. Dan went off crazy, right? That's why they had, that's why they ain't listed in that Revelations chapter 7, like Elder keep bringing out. So he's showing you Northern Kingdom to keep power over the 10 tribes, he fell heavily into idolatry, right? This
Right.
is why they're getting their punishment today. Go ahead, Elder.
And this thing became a sin, for the people went to worship before the one, even unto Dan.
That's right.
And he made a house of high places and made priests of the lords of the people, which were not of the sons of Levi.
That's right.
So yeah, he went against the law on that.
That's right.
And Jeroboam ordained a feast in the 8th month and the 15th day of the month, like unto the feast that is in Judah. And he offered upon the altar. So did he in Bethel sacrifice unto calves that he had made, and place in Bethel priests of high places which he had made.
That's right.
So he offered upon the altar which he had made in Bethel the 15th day of the 8th month, even the month which he had devised his own heart, and ordained a feast unto children of Israel. And
You
he
see that?
offered
So
upon
now he's making up his own feast day.
he made his own feast
Look
day.
at how crazy that is.
Made their own feast day.
Right? And y'all don't think God wasn't going to remember this? Think about it, man. And
Oh
because, like
man.
Elder said, they still in idolatry today. They still got to get it.
They
Right?
gotta get it, man. They gotta get it. I
That's
mean,
right.
I like what you said, brother. You act like the Most High was gonna forget this.
That's right.
You really thought he was gonna forget this, especially when they start getting arrogant against Judah,
That's
they
right.
brother, talking about them. You know, some of them, when I was in the military, I don't know if you know this, some of them they wouldn't even put Hispanic on they when they come in the Navy, they put white.
That's right.
They put white
That's right.
because they think they're gonna have a better life.
Mm,
Now we see why they went out and voted for Trump.
that's right.
You know, we don't suppose to vote, we're gonna get this, we get the scripture. I'm sorry. Um,
That's right. That's right. All praises.
so offered he offered and he offered upon the altar and burnt incense.
That's right.
Want me to go to 16?
Yes, sir. So as we can see, they fell heavily into idolatry, right?
Right, con.
Right. All praises. Go ahead, El.
Where you want me to start at 16?
31.
You want me to just go to 31?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, I thought that was okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. Slocky. This is the book of First Kings, chapter 16 and verse 31. And it came to pass as if he had been a light thing for him to walk in the sins of Jeroboam.
Mm.
Um,
You can start at 30. This just let them know this is Ahab.
yeah, who we talking about? Yeah, Ahab, my Salaki, my bad. This is the book of First Kings, chapter 16 and verse 30. And Ahab, the son of Omri, did evil in the sight of the Lord above all that were before him.
That's
And
right.
it came to pass as if he had been a light thing for him to walk in the sins of Jeroboam, the
Mm.
son of Nebat, that he took to wife Jezebel, the daughter of Ethabel, king of Zidonians, and went and served Baal and
That's
worshiped
right.
him.
That's right.
And he reared up an altar for Baal in the house of Baal, which he had built in Samaria.
Right. Which, of course, that's the Samaritans that was in John chapter 4. That's who Christ was talking to. Northern Kingdom. Go ahead.
And Ahab made, verse 33, and Ahab made a grove, and Ahab did more to provoke the Lord God of Israel to anger than all kings of Israel that were before him.
You see that? So Ahab had committed so much idolatry and wickedness against the Lord, he got judged for that. Right? And that's still trickling down today. Most High have not forgot. Right? I'm sorry, Elder, you were saying something?
No. They hadn't forgot. That's right.
That's right.
So this is why that they're going through it.
That's
Again,
right.
this is why the ones that aren't in the truth, the Northern Kingdom went and worship Trump.
That's right.
They worship Trump. They
right.
had Cubans for Trump, Latinos for Trump. They was really heavily voting for Trump. Now, like I said, I need to go and I can't hold on. We don't normally vote, but
right.
I mean, the Southern tribe that weren't in the truth, the Christians, we might not stick together, but they stick together on voting. Most black folks didn't vote for Trump.
That's right.
Most black folks heavily went for Kamala. But the northern kingdom, they heavily went for Trump
That's right.
because they thought there was going to be an advantage for them.
That's right.
And the Most High showed them. And
That's
now
right.
they been the same ones that you out there marching with and holding up their flags with. They voted for Trump. Them people voted for Trump.
That's right.
And now you know and you want to have, you know, and the Lord set up the judgment, and the many of us don't like the judgment of the Most High.
That's right.
But you out there marching, they might snatch your butt up with your fringes on. They already gonna be coming for the prophets anyway. Eventually, they gonna come for us. And you out there marching, they snatch you up, throw you in a cage, and nobody never see you again.
That's right.
CIA, FBI, they can do it.
That's right.
Where did brother what's his name go? We went to that march. We ain't been able to find him. You
That's
over there in
right.
El Salvador somewhere in a cage. Tell me, I'm an American citizen, bro. They ain't gonna care
That's right.
because you're not using wisdom. You want to go against the Most High's judgment. When you march for that, you're going against His judgment. We
That's
read
right.
the Bible to you. You want me to start it up? I'm sorry. I yield.
All praises. All praises. Now you bringing it out, man. You bringing it out.
1 Kings chapter 17, start at verse 7.
2 Kings, 17.
Oh yeah, I'm in 2 Kings now. My bad.
All praises. We just trying to let y'all know what Northern Kingdom did, man.
You got to understand that, man. Nobody want to teach on this. It is what it is.
That's right.
This is their punishment for idolatry.
That's right.
Their punishment for disobedience. They still involved in Catholicism and doing other things.
That's right.
They hate their brother for one thing. We talked about the civil war between Abba and Jeroboam.
That's right.
Do you see how they go against us? They
That's
don't
right.
even believe. They don't even believe the way we believe.
That's right.
And if they don't wake up soon, you know, just like with some of us in the Southern tribe, if they don't wake up soon, they're gonna be destroyed.
That's right.
You know, you need to understand that. Whatever you think, whatever you want to think, they got to start coming back and keeping God's laws, statutes, commandments.
That's right.
This is the book of 2 Kings, chapter 17, starting at verse 7. For so it was that the children of Israel had sinned against the Lord, their Lord God, which had brought them up out of the land of Egypt, from under the hand of Pharaoh, king of Egypt, and had feared other gods.
That's right.
And walked in the statutes of the heathen, whom the Lord cast out from before the children of Israel and the kings of Israel, which they had made.
Right.
And the children of Israel did secretly those things that were not right against the Lord their God, and they built up high places in all their cities, from the tower of the watchman to the fenced city.
That's
and
right.
they set up images and groves in every high hill and under every green tree.
Right. So they put in idols everywhere, in every high hill and under every green tree. Right. Go ahead, keep going. And that
you watching some of their cars.
That's
when you
right.
find what they got on their little windshield.
That's what I was gonna say. That's
go
right.
ahead. You say it. Well, go ahead.
No, they had an image of so-called Mary. That's not really Mary, right? But they having so-called Mary hanging from they cars, they rear view mirrors, right? Or they have images of Mary, so-called Mary, in their household, right? Crosses all up, saying this is the mother of God. This is what he's saying. It's in every high hill and under every green tree. Right? Let's keep going, Elder.
Verse 11. And there burnt incense in all the high places, as did the heathen whom the Lord carried away before them, and wrought wicked things to provoke the Lord to anger.
That's right.
For they serve idols. Well, the Lord has said unto them, ye shall not do this thing.
Right.
Yet the Lord testified against Israel and against Judah.
Right.
But by all the prophets and by all the seers, saying, turn you from your evil ways and keep my commandments and my statutes according to all the law which I commanded your fathers.
That's right.
And which I sent to you by my servants, the prophets. Notwithstanding, they would not hear, but harden their necks, like to the neck of their fathers. They did not believe in the Lord their God.
Right. So they rejected the Most High statutes and commandments, as we're going to read in verse 15, right?
And they rejected his statutes and his covenant that he made with their fathers and
That's
his testimonies, which he testified against them. And they followed vanity and become vain and went after the heathen that were round about them, concerning whom the Lord charged them that they should not do like them. What they do?
That's right.
They went out and, they deal with the heathen.
That's right.
I was with them in the military. I'm going to tell you right now, once they make rank, they turn white.
Dang.
I don't mean to cut you off. Me and a brother that I was in the military with, he was a master chief, I was a senior chief. He ain't even in the truth, but he know I'm in the truth. And we was talking about that. He said, man, what's his name? He made master chief, and he don't even act like he Hispanic, Puerto Rican no more. He act like a white dude. This is a brother telling me this.
Woo. Right.
So he don't even deal with him.
Dang, man.
And I'm gonna tell you another thing too. They very hard on Judah in the military.
That's
the Hispanics, right. They were very, very hard on black folks in the military.
That's right.
They were easy on their own people and white folks. But when it came to black folks, they were extremely hard on black folks.
That's right.
It was several times I had to get involved because I was on the disciplinary review board.
That's right.
And it was very, very hard on us. And I used to have to go to mass. He'd be like, "Hey man, what's going on with this dude, man? Why are you so hard on what's his name? Whatever."
That's right.
Well, I've seen it while I was in the military. I'm telling you what I know, but I wasn't in the truth then. But now looking back, I'm gonna tell you they've always been like that towards us in the military and Esau military. I'm telling you what I know.
That's right.
Let me read on. As they rejected his statutes and his covenant they made with their fathers and his testimony, which he testified against them, and they followed vanity and become vain, and went after the heathen, they were round about with them, concerning whom the Lord had charged them that they should not do like them.
Right. And so we already know the northern kingdom mixed heavily with the oppressor, heavily with the other nations. Right?
Yeah, right.
Go ahead.
And they left all the commandments of the Lord their God and made them molten images, even 2 calves, and made a grove and worship all the host of the heathen and serve Baal.
That's right.
And they caused their sons and their daughters to pass through the fire and use divination, enchantments, and sold themselves to do evil in the sight of the Lord to provoke him to anger. Therefore, the Lord was very angry with Israel and moved them out of his sight. There was none left but the tribe of Judah only.
And that's what you see. That's how they became Gentiles.
That's right.
Right? Through their idolatry, the Most High removed them, right? And that's how they end up becoming the Gentiles that Peter and the other prophets that were pushed to the Gentiles. That's the Gentiles they went to go talk to, right? Because the Most High cast them out of his sight. You want me to read Hosea 8 and 9?
Yeah, come on out. And so again, and so you think that the Most High was going to forget that? Because they haven't changed.
That's right.
We're just living in modern times.
That's right.
And Most High gonna put down his judgment. All the martyrs in the world, all of oh man, I wish. Oh man, what you wish?
That's right.
What you saying that the Lord is wrong in his judgment? That what you saying? And you wearing fringes?
That's right.
The Most High judgment is judgment.
That's right.
It is what it is. We went through it. They got to go through it.
That's right.
Read that.
This is the book of Hosea, chapter 8 and verse 9. For they are gone up into Assyria, a wild ass, alone by himself. Ephraim has hired lovers.
So for they have gone up into Syria as wild ass alone by himself. Ephraim is hired lovers. The prophet Hosea is speaking to the northern kingdom using this metaphor, hired lovers, to describe their reliance on foreign powers and false gods.
That's right.
I broke that in. Foreign powers.
That's right.
They believe in this Babylon. A lot of them believe in this Babylonian system. Why you think many of them went out and voted for Trump?
That's right.
Because Trump is a foreign power to
That's
us.
right.
He's not our king. And false gods, as a direct result in their idolatry. That's the breakdown and the understanding of Hosea chapter 8 and verse 9.
That's right.
Give me Amos chapter 5 and verse 7, 21. Give me 25, verse 26.
That's right. This is the book of Amos, chapter 5 and verse 25.
Mm-hmm.
Have ye offered unto me sacrifices and offerings in the wilderness 40 years, O house of Israel?
O house of Israel, the 10 tribes.
That's
Read
right.
on.
But ye have borne the tabernacle of Moloch and Chion, your images, the star of your God, which ye made to yourselves.
Yeah, Amos condemns them. The prophet Amos condemns the Israelites, Israel, well, northern tribe, for their idolatry, pointing out that they offer sacrifice and offer the false God instead of the only true living God, Yahweh. So the prophets, we doing the same thing that Hosea and Amos did.
That's right.
Are they wrong for correcting the northern kingdom?
That's right.
So if you think that brother Abaya and brother Jalen are wrong for going to talk about prophesying against the northern kingdoms and their idolatry and their sins and their graven images, then you go against Hosea and Amos too, I guess.
That's right.
I don't know what to tell you. We're not doing anything no different than our ancestors and the prophets.
That's right.
And we're going to continue to teach on this. We hope that the Northern Kingdom, our brothers, because I know I got a Northern Kingdom brother I love to this day.
That's right.
Love that brother. Good brother. Couple of them. Thank God, all praise to the Most High, that brother is woke up and came to the law, statute, and commandment. But you have to understand, for the most part, a lot of them have not accepted the Most High. And it's a lot. It can be said for the same thing for the Southern tribe. But the reason why their punishment is so great, the reason why you see them in cages and being locked up and kicked out the country, is because they reliance on foreign powers.
That's right.
They reliance on false gods.
They
reliance on idolatry. They believe in this Babylonian system. They come here to work. They work and work and work, and they make a covenant with the heathen.
That's right.
And then they open up in landscaping businesses and concrete business and everything, and they don't even hire Judah. They only hire their own. They only hire Northern Kingdom. Only hire Northern Kingdom.
That's right.
For the most part, they rarely hire Southern Kingdom. You thought they was gonna get away with that?
That's right.
You think the Most High wasn't gonna judge that?
That's right. All praises.
All right, let me take a quick little break, and we're gonna get to these videos. Give me 1 second. Go ahead on and get them up. I'll be right back, and you can go ahead on and tell them what you're finna get ready to do.
Okay, all praises. So what we about to do is we about to play some clips of Northern Kingdom pretty much being prejudiced and racist to the Southern Kingdom. And like Elder said, this is a very controversial topic. We're not promoting hate against the so-called Latinos or the so-called brown community, because they are part of the black and brown community. We're not against them as far as telling y'all to hate them or to have hatred against them. We're just showing you how they are pretty much giving into what Esau has proclaimed against the Southern Kingdom, right? They think we lazy. They think we don't want to work. They think that we just want to fight against each other, or they think that we hate each other, and they often go out and promote that on social media.
They do.
Right? So we're showing y'all just little snippets. We ain't gonna go through the whole thing. I think we're gonna skip the second video because we already hitting that an hour and 15 minutes, but we definitely gonna play some of the first and some of the third. So of course I'll read this disclaimer.
I'll read it for you. I'll read it for you. I'll do it for you. Okay. The Northern Kingdom hatred for the Southern Kingdom. So Facebook friends and family and the Facebook people in charge of Facebook. This is our disclaimer. We're about to replay 2 to 3 videos off of YouTube. This is our disclaimer, copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for the purpose such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Fair use is used permitted by copyright states that may otherwise be infringing. We do not own the rights to these videos.
That's right.
We had no part in the production of these videos. We don't own the rights to these videos, but we about ready to show. We are only using these videos as news reporting for teaching, scholarship, and for education purposes.
That's right.
And according with the fair use permitted by copyright states, Section 107 of Copyright Act of 1976.
That's right. All praises. Okay. So this is a video how he exposed how Latinos sabotage the Black Americans on construction jobs and get them fired. Let's see what this brother got to say. This is a Hamite that's actually saying this.
Who are working in my company. I'm a black man. I own a company. I hire a Latino. The Latino comes back and complain about the African Americans because the Latino thinks because I'm African, I don't have any relationship with the African American. The Latino comes to me and tell me that you are an immigrant. I'm an immigrant. That African American cannot work. I have Jose. I have Gonzalez, my brothers who know how to work very well. You need to fire the African Americans, and I will bring a lot of hardworking Latinos who will work for your company.
As if, Elder, we don't work hard, right? As if we do the job, right?
I'm not. Yeah. I don't mean to cut out. I'm not so sure that brother's a Hamite. He got that beard on.
Okay.
I'm not so sure. I don't know. I we got a lot of brothers over there in Nigeria. If he's Nigerian, he got a full beard. A lot of them can't grow up. But I'm not trying to correct you like that.
No,
when I first looked at, I'm with you though. Because when I first looked at, I like that's he could be a Hamite, but I'm not so sure because his spirit. But anyway, though, I get you though.
Yeah, there's a lot of us still over there. That's basically what you're saying.
Right. No disrespect. Then he got that full beard too. He got that manly beard. A lot of them don't grow beards like that.
That's right.
But he might be Nigerian. But anyway, but a lot of them are still.
This man.
yeah. I'm just saying. I don't know. But anyway.
All praises. I'm gonna keep going.
Go ahead. I didn't mean to salaki on that.
I'm gonna skip this.
Wait a damn minute. Wait a damn.
Here's an African.
And the Latino workers that are hired, they are snitching on the African American workers that are hired for me to fire the African Americans so they can bring Latinos to take their place.
The Cabinets to Go Buy More, Save More sale is going on now.
Hurry in for your free 3D design. Save up to...
And they want Black men and Black women to put the cape on for them while they're literally sabotaging Black people on the job. Look how they even try to get another Black man, an African, to turn on Black Americans and team up with them on some immigrant camaraderie. I mean, this brother is exposing the blatant sabotage that he witnessed himself. They tried to get him to flip on the Black workers and replace them in his company. Absolutely crazy.
That's good.
Because white Americans have been living with African Americans even from the day when our ancestors came from Africa as enslaved people.
So he might be of us because he done sat there and told you since our ancestors. So he might be on that West Coast. You know what I'm saying?
He looked like he is anyway.
That's right.
His features and his beard kind of give the indication that he's us.
That's right. But just to give him the background, so basically a lot of Hispanics have been asking, or a lot of Northern Kingdom rather has been asking for the Southern Kingdom to march with them. We're gonna get that, like Elder said, during this ICE protest, right? And a lot of Judah is not doing it. They not about to march with Northern Kingdom. And Northern Kingdom is getting mad, but now you seeing these videos come out of how they've been attacking Judah on these jobs to try to get us fired. And this man is speaking out against that thing, right? So we're going to play a little bit more, and then we're going to get that third video. I don't think I'm going to play the second one. But we're gonna
come.
White Americans will work with African Americans who want to work. Latinos will not work with African Americans who want to work. There's a difference. There's a difference. White Americans will work with African Americans who wants to work. But Latinos will not work with African Americans who want to work. Latinos only work with Latino. So if you ask me, I can tell you that from my own personal self, that Latinos are more discriminatory and racist towards African Americans. For the time that I've been speaking, so many people have been flagging the life for the life to be taken down. Have I said anything bad about Latinos? I'm just speaking the obvious truth. Latinos don't like to work with black people. Latinos don't like to hire black people. I'm just saying the obvious truth. I'm just saying the obvious truth. Why are they reporting the life? As a matter of fact, if you're a Latino and you don't like what I'm saying, scroll on. I'm here to pass a message to African American men on how they can mobilize themselves to take over the construction industry labor force.
And we can stop right there because he's made his point plain. Right? Right. He's made his point plain. Basically, there is sabotage. Now, we want, like I said before when the elder was taking a break, we're not telling you to hate Northern Kingdom.
No, that's not the point.
We're not promoting violence against Northern Kingdom. All we're doing is we're telling you that there is truth in this message that this brother is bringing out. Right? This ain't all Northern Kingdom. My landlord is a Northern Kingdom, and he's a the dude. He likes me, very understanding of my situation and all those things like that. But that's a dime a dozen. That's not every single Northern Kingdom. That's just what it is.
I had a young Northern Kingdom. I had a mishap. I don't want to get into it. And I had a young Northern Kingdom brother the other day. He came into my storage unit. Where I was storing some stuff at. He came in there, it fell down. He came in there and helped me pick it all up. Real nice young man. Helped me when nobody else helped me. He was the only one that came in there and helped me.
That's right.
So we all of them ain't bad.
That's
but
right.
What we talking about is judgment. See, don't get it. We talking about judgment. We talking about the Most High's judgment.
That's right.
And that's what you got to understand. And yes, Brother Jalen is right. A lot of Judah that's not in the truth are not marching with Northern Kingdom. That's not in the truth. So we wondering why Israelites are out there marching with fringes on.
That's right.
That's what we trying to figure out.
That's right.
And you know the Bible, and you know the laws, and you know by judgment. So I'm very, I don't lord over nobody, but I'm curious to know why we would do that.
That's right.
Why would you wear fringes, go out there with fringes on and everything, and march in these cars? We shouldn't be in no Black Lives Matter movements, none of that.
That's right.
I'm curious. I mean, what were you trying to prove?
That's right.
And even Jake won't even do it.
That's right.
But you'll go out there and do it, and you got the understanding of the Bible. I'm confused over that. I'm just confused. But anyway, I yield.
All praises. I'm gonna stop this share, and I'm about to share the next video.
Yes, sir.
Okay, all praises. So this is when a Mexican man, as it says in the video, mocks black people because once again, they're not going, or Jake is not about to sit there and march when we have had this racism against us, right? And we don't go on skin tone and all of that, but you gotta watch a lot of these Northern Kingdom. They posing as these are really Spaniard conquistadors, some of them, not all, right? We know Ephraim and the Northern Kingdom has mixed among the nations, and they've lost their melanation and things like that. But you just gotta watch some of them, right? Because they may not all really be Native Americans. I'm just saying that to be honest. I'm not saying that they're camp or nothing. I'm just bringing it out.
It's just like all black folks ain't you thought the brother was a Hamite. Could be,
right.
That dark skinned and melanated may not all be Israelites. So I don't know why would you get offended because all Negroes, ain't Israelites. Everybody over in Africa that's melanated ain't Israelites. So what's the problem? You need to get over it.
That's right. All praises. So let's go ahead and play this video.
Yes, sir.
Lately, I have seen a lot of videos of black people making fun of Mexicans for what's happening right now with Mexican people. I have also seen black people make videos talking about Mexicans. Don't come to us for help because we're not helping. First of all, Mexicans are not alone. Black.
Well, I got a question. Who's with him, Elder? I want to know who's.
I don't know. I don't know who he's talking about, cause I don't know who with him, cause according to Trump, he's rounding them up and kicking them out.
That's right.
Who with him?
That's right. Who's with you?
The only person that believe you somebody is us, the Israelites.
That's right.
We know you are people, but you don't. You know, you guys are you still got the hatred of Jeroboam in you.
That's right.
You know, you still in our doctrine. I don't know who with them. It don't seem like nobody. The Republicans, so-called Republicans, definitely ain't with them.
That's right. Let's keep going, man.
Black people, what makes you think that Mexicans are gonna come running to y'all for help? What for? Y'all black people can't even help yourselves. Y'all black people can't even help yourselves. That's wild. Mexican people are hardworking people.
Once again, Elder, and we ain't.
That is a myth. That is a misnomer. I mean, they forget that Judah, Benjamin, and Levi was the one that built America.
That's right.
I mean, if it wasn't for us, America would still be a third world country.
That's right.
I mean, we the one that I don't know where they get this from. I know my great granddad and them, and my uncles and all them, boy, they worked hard. They built houses, did roofing, car roofing. They used to work on the roads, cement, concrete, brick mason, welders, mechanic. I don't even know. We just got educated. A lot of us just got educated. But anyway, go ahead.
Well, no, what they doing is they're envying the oppressor. They're allowing
there you go.
To fill their minds with these lies. They getting it from them black face cartoons of you got the mammy, the lazy black man, and all of that. And the hatred for the Southern Kingdom is allowing them, right? They're using Esau's myths against us because they hate us. Not all. Not all.
We're not talking. Let's get the scripture, like you said. That's Proverbs 31:3 and 31. Envy not the oppressor and choose none of his ways.
That's right.
They envy the oppressor. They want to be like the oppressor.
That's right.
They want, a lot of them, they do own construction job. They're not going to hire you.
That's right.
They're not going to do it. The brother was right. He said that, so-called Esau, we know they all wicked anyway. I mean, it don't even matter. We'll work with hard-working black. That's a lie too. I mean, he ain't from America, so he believes that, but he don't know. He's really an immigrant too.
Yeah,
he ain't had his Negro wake-up call yet, because they kind of treat them a little bit different too. But than my Africans that come to America, and later on in their life. That's but right. The bottom line is he made a very good point where the Latinos, the so-called Northern Kingdom will not work with the Southern Kingdom when it comes to working job. They just won't do it. Not all of them, but many of them.
Many of them. That's right.
Many. We say I feel safe saying many.
That's right. All praises. Let me keep going.
Mexican people stick together.
92% of black women in this country voted for Kamala Harris. 83% of black men in this country voted for Kamala Harris. We are by far the main and probably the only race that was literally pushing to save every single other demographic who is not white in this country.
Hold on, what did he say?
Jake right about that. I mean, Jake right. Go ahead. Jake right about that. Go ahead.
That's right. Like you said, Elder, we the proponents of the civil rights movement. We kicked that off. They ride the wave of Judah.
Right.
Right? Like he said, we literally, we shouldn't, I ain't gonna lie to you, we should only be focused on us, but we push all of the people, we push their movements that ain't white. Let's just be real. Right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, you good. You make a very good point. And what Jake is saying right here, He's saying, 80% of black men voted, and 80% of black so-called African American vote for Kamala, even though she was just another devil. We understand that.
That's right.
But he say that black folks didn't stick together. But Jake stood together on that voting. They didn't vote for Trump.
That's right.
Y'all went out there and voted for Trump.
That's right.
They voted for Trump highly. Cubans for Trump, Venezuelans for Trump,
That's
Mexicans
right.
for Trump. Now you envy your oppressor.
Dang.
And boom, Most High got tired of. He said, "Man, I'm tired of y'all."
That's right.
You idolatry. You love foreign powers. And now basically they getting judged for it. They getting kicked out.
That's right.
Another thing, they hate their brother because they
right.
are our brothers.
That's right.
And so you can only go so long hating your brother, but I for the Most High start putting judgment on you.
That's right.
I yield.
Matter of fact, I think this is a good place to stop. If y'all want to, please watch these videos in y'all secret times as well, or when just in your free times. You've seen that clip, but it's a good time to stop because it's gonna segue into what you've been bringing out the whole time, Elder. You ain't even supposed to be in politics as an Israelite. I believe that's the next slide.
It is, yes, sir.
Right, you're not even supposed to be in politics. So let's bring out these scriptures. You want me to grab the first 4 and then you grab the second?
Is that what we said? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Whatever we said. You got to remind. I be forgetting. So you got.
All praises.
Yeah, I'll read the first 4 for you.
Okay.
This is the book of Deuteronomy. Let me know when you're ready.
Yes, sir. I'm ready.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 17, verse 15. Thou shalt in any wise set him king over thee, whom the Lord thy God shall choose.
Right.
I think let me read that slower this time. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 17, and verse 15. Thou shalt in any wise set him king over thee, whom the Lord thy God shall choose. One from among thy brethren shall thou set king over thee. Thou mayest not set it.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. You can finish out.
Thou mayest not set a stranger over thee, which is not thy brother.
Why are you in politics? Why are you voting? Right? And this goes for Kamala Harris too, because if she riding Esau's coattail, she's not one of ours as well. That's just what it is.
And they really voted so heavily for Trump. The Northern Kingdom voted so heavily for Trump.
That's right.
They wanted to set a king over them.
Dang, that's
because
right.
they thought it was going to be benefit. But see, here's the geopolitical aspect of this.
That's
what
right.
They don't understand about Esau is Esau realized that they was getting in power.
That's right.
Esau realized they were getting these contractors jobs and cornering the market on certain contracts and all this and this and that. And a lot of white people weren't getting them jobs.
That's right.
And so what Esau was like, they was like, and then they was doing a lot of killing.
That's
killing
right.
children and different things like that. And then a lot of drugs was coming into the country affecting Esau.
That's right.
And their children, this and that. So they voted for Esau, and Esau, realized getting the complaint. Now he's deporting them out the country.
That's right.
Or they disobey. It's a culmination of disobedience, idolatry, hatred.
That's right.
Voting instead, they in politics, voting for folks, all different kind of things. So yeah, this is their judgment. It is what it is. Like we were disobedient, we got judged, still getting judged.
That's right.
So now they got their Negro wake up call.
That's right.
Northern Kingdom got their Negro wake up call. And all praises to the Most High.
All praises to the Most High, man.
It is what it is.
That's right. We can go to Deuteronomy 32 and 39. Elder bringing it out. Man, it's not just one. Y'all think we getting over here hating on Hispanics or hating on Native Americans, right? That's not what we're doing. We're showing you their sin, right? And why the Most High is doing what he's doing right now, right? Go ahead, Elder. You can bring that out.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 32 and verse 39. See now that I, even I, am he, and there is no God with me.
Trump ain't with God.
I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand.
If God said it on Trump's heart to deport y'all, that's what's gonna happen.
That's
right?
it.
You shouldn't have voted for him in the first place.
Shouldn't have been voting at all.
That's right. But once again, you don't want to listen to black folks, right? But we didn't vote for him.
They sure did. Now, one thing about Jake, I mean, you know, Jake shouldn't have been voting, but one thing we can say about Jake, they didn't vote for him.
That's right.
They didn't vote for Trump.
They did. Elder, we don't stick together. That's what they say.
They stuck together on that. Jake stuck together on that.
That's right. That's right. Keep going, Elder. Isaiah 55:8.
This is Isaiah chapter 55 and verse 8. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, said the Lord.
Right, because a lot of y'all don't understand this is judgment. This is judgment, right? Most High is judging the northern kingdom. He ain't thinking the way we thinking, right?
You
know what he thinking? What the words say. So if the words say don't get into politics and you get into it, now he whooping you up. That's what he's thinking. That's on his mind. What my law say? You know, I can imagine that when he dispatching judgment, he just opened the book. What did he say? What did Isaiah say? What did Deuteronomy say? Oh, they ain't trying to get at, man, away with them. And that's what he do.
Away with them.
That's right.
He did it to the southern tribe.
That's right.
Y'all, you can't be sensitive about this topic.
That's right.
Judgment is judgment.
That's right.
It is what it is.
Mm.
And if you don't like it and you don't accept it, then you going against the Most High.
That's right.
I feel comfortable saying that. You think I like what's happening to the children of Israel? You think I like it when I get stopped by the police and they lock us in jail, or they snatch grandmama out the car and beat her up? You think I like that?
Dang.
But that's part of the curses.
That's right.
You think I like it when they shot Tamir Rice? Do you think I liked it when they killed Sandra Bland?
That's right.
You think I like that? You think I don't like it. But the Bible says you will be cursed in the city and cursed in the field.
That's right.
It's judgment.
That's right.
Last high, first five, it's judgment.
That's judgment.
But then when we talk about the northern kingdom, you brothers, man, we don't care what you think.
That's right.
We only care about what this Bible thinks. And we showed you through the scripture why they're being punished.
That's right.
That's what we're going to do. We showed you through scripture about their idolatry, their ambush against Judah, all in the word of God. We didn't write it. Proverbs chapter 3 and verse 5. Trust in the Lord with all thy heart and lean not unto thy own understanding.
Do what?
Lean not unto thy own understanding.
Right, because that's what you feel. Oh, y'all going against Mexicans. Y'all hate them. That's your understanding. Because we telling the truth.
That's your understanding.
That's right. That's your understanding. And if the Most High deporting them, oh, that ain't of God. How you gonna say that? Did you not read the scripture?
That's why you out there marching with them with fringes on, because you lean under your own understanding.
That's right.
That's what it is.
That's right.
And Jake ain't even out there doing it.
Dang.
That's crazy. Man. I still can't get that out of my mind. Jake ain't even out there marching for him.
That's right.
But we got some brothers in the Israelite community out there marching them for that with fringes on. A small group. And they can come against us. I don't care. You just coming against the word of God. It don't matter to me.
That's right.
He said, in all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths.
That's what me and Elder did. We acknowledged the Lord, and he directed us to do a lesson on them getting a wake-up call. Right?
I got to read 7. Be not wise in thine own eyes. Fear the Lord and depart from evil.
And as you can see it. And you know what, Elder? That man mocking us, he think he's wise in his own eyes. He starts speaking foolishness. Y'all don't even stick together. Y'all don't do this. And we got literal statistics to prove that we do.
Yeah, it was they did statistics on that, and I when I was watching it, and it did show that the Northern Kingdom heavily voted for Trump.
That's right.
In the Southern Kingdom, that Jake's they heavily voted for Kamala. That's facts.
That's right.
It is what it is.
All praises.
You can
want
give me
to
First Corinthians. We about to ready to wrap this up.
Okay.
I figured this was gonna be a 2-hour lesson anyway, man. This is very lot of, it is what it is. We almost.
You can let me know whenever you're ready for me to read it.
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is the book of First Corinthians, chapter 1 and verse 25. Because the foolishness of God is wiser than men. And the weakness of God is stronger than men.
That's right. So because the foolishness, God is wiser than men. You think it's foolishness what's going on, but God is wise.
That's right.
He wise. He know what he's doing.
That's right.
He got an understanding. And the weakness of God is stronger than men. Even his weakness is stronger than you.
That's
so
right.
Whatever judgment that he put down, wise, fool, whatever you think is foolish or you think is weak, the Most High, like he said, because the foolishness of God is wiser than men.
That's right.
Oh man, why that's happening? That's crazy. And the weakness of God is stronger than men. Whatever the Most High set out to do, whatever you believe, you think it's foolish, you don't think it's wise, whatever, you got some problems with it, it doesn't matter what you think. It doesn't matter. It only matters what the Most High do, what he does.
That's right.
Just like we said, the scripture said, we're going to get it. Give me Job chapter 11 and verse 7. Started, hold on one second.
All praises. And while you getting there, like you said, Elder, a lot of people don't want to see them get their judgment, man. But it is what it is. Now, if you out there and you marching to preach against the Northern Kingdom for what they did and tell them to come back into the fold, that'd be
something different.
That's different. But if you marching to stop it, it's like you trying to save Babylon or something.
Well, you going up against the Lord.
That's right.
You don't believe in the Lord. You don't think the Lord's judgment is right.
That's right.
You don't think his judgment is right. You think you right.
That's
and the
right.
Lord's judgment is wrong. But you know what? I'm not surprised because a lot of people don't even want to see Esau get their judgment.
That's true.
You understand? They don't even, in Christianity, they don't even want to see why he got to go through, why Esau got to be destroyed, why he got to go into captivity, why he got to serve servitude. Yeah. I'm not surprised.
That's right.
I'm not surprised. Give me Job chapter 11 and verse start at verse 7 out.
This is the book of Job, chapter 11 and verse 7. Can thou by searching find out God? Can thou find out the Almighty until perfection? It is as high as heaven. What can thou do? Deeper than hell. What can thou know? The measure thereof is longer than the earth and broader than the sea.
So whatever you're not going to be able to understand what the Lord going to do.
That's right.
You can't even fathom it.
That's right.
God do as he pleases.
That's right.
The Most High does as he pleases. You're not going to be able to understand everything why he does it. But whatever he does, it's a reason why he put Trump in office.
That's right.
It's a reason for that. Everything that the Most High does, he has a purpose for it. And no one can do, and he does what he pleases. Most High does what he pleases. Give me Psalm chapter 66 and verse 5.
That's right.
One second, let me get that real quick out.
Oh, praise.
We almost done.
Oh, praise.
Read that out.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 66 and verse 5. Come and see the works of God. He is terrible in his doing towards the children of men.
This is the works of God. Yeah, they look terrible.
That's right.
It looks terrible. I know. We know.
That's right.
Well, this is not a hate speech or a hate campaign. This is a wake-up call, Negro wake-up call for the Northern Tribe. Come back and serve Yahweh B'Shem HaMashiach Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
Let those idolatry practices go. Give up Catholicism. Start loving your brother. Start respecting your brother, Judah, the head tribe, and come back to God's law. That's what we implore you to come back. We love you.
That's right.
But you got to come back to the Most High. We preach it to Judah, the southern tribe. We're going to preach it to you.
That's right.
We're not going to leave you hanging. This ain't no this ain't no one band show, bro.
That's right.
Everybody get it over here.
That's right.
Everybody get it. I get it. Jalen get it.
That's right.
You know, my wife can get it. My son's children gonna get it.
That's right.
Anybody else gonna get it. My mama get it.
That's right.
She wrong, nigga. So I mean, it is what it is.
That's right.
You don't have no favoritism over here. They need to wake up. They need to come back to God's law, statutes, and commandments. That's what they need to do. They hate their brother.
That's right.
Oh yeah, give me. We already read. Give me. We're gonna close out with Isaiah real quick. Let me get that real quick.
All praises.
45, and I start at 4, please.
Yes, sir. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 45 and verse 4. For Jacob's my servant's sake, and Israel mine elect, I have even called thee by thy name. I have surnamed thee, though thou hast not known me. I am the Lord, and there is none else. There is no God beside me. I girded thee, though thou hast not known me, that they may know from the rising of the sun and from the west, that there is none beside me. I am the Lord, and there is none else. I form the light and create darkness. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace.
I make what?
I make peace.
Read on.
And create evil.
You do what?
I make peace and create evil.
He create evil. Read on.
I, the Lord, do all these things.
And that's what it is, man.
That's right.
That's what it is. And the bottom line is, we need to accept that.
That's right.
He the Lord, he does all these things. It is what it is. Ain't nothing you're gonna be able to do about it. You can cry about it, you can march about it. The Most High does all these things.
All these things. That's
I
right.
almost forgot. I took down the presentation too fast.
All praise.
So, what shall we say to these things, brother? What shall we say to these things?
Of Yah.
That's it.
Right. That's why they in the situation they in right now, because they ain't keeping the commandments.
They ain't keeping the commandments.
That's right.
That's it. Just like Judah, the southern tribe, not keeping the commandments.
That's right.
So they need to come back to keeping the commandments.
That's right.
But judgment has went out, and they're gonna continue to be judged because of their hatred towards their brother.
That's right.
Because of their idolatrous ways.
That's right.
While they envying the oppressor.
That's right.
You know, believing in powers that takes them away from the Most High. You know, so it is what it is.
All praise.
That's what it is. Kwam Yasharala.
Kwam Yasharala.
So, is there any last words you want to say, Brother Jalen, before you go? I might say a little something more. You want me to go first? You go last?
I can go. All I just wanted to say was this is not a hate video against the so-called Hispanic, so-called Mexicans. This really should let them know, if you were Mexican or Hispanic and you see this video, this should really show you that you are of the Israelite community, right? You're not Mexican, you're not Hispanic. That's the name that was given you, you know, Puerto Rican, a rich port. Make it make sense. How can a human being be a rich port, right? So that's showing you those are bywords. You are an Israelite and you need to come back to these laws, statutes, and commandments, because that's why this is happening. And it may not happen to you, but it's happening to your people. Right. So we are not pushing hate. We're not being racist against y'all. We know that it is not all y'all, but at the same time, a great bit of y'all has voted and made Trump Lord over y'all. And God is just showing y'all that this is your punishment for that. And with that, I yield.
I don't think I need to say too much after that. Again, I just want to bag up my brother Jalen, is that he's absolutely right. This is not about hate, man. Really, this is love. Correction is love.
That's right.
You understand that correction is love, and we just giving correction, and we want them to. We hope that they come back and come back into to keeping God's laws as command. We love our Northern Kingdom brothers and sisters.
That's
you
right.
know, we love them. They good people. I had a lot of good ones. You know, a lot of Ephraim. I had some Ephraimite friends. You know, we used to run together. Some of them good people, but then they, like I said, they got to come out of idolatry, and they got to keep back the commandments of the Most High. I'm elder brother Bob with the tents of the congregation.
I'm brother Jalen with the tents of the congregation.
We want to give all praise and glory to the Most High by Shem HaMashiach Yahweh Shai. Hallelujah.
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 Kwam Yasharala. And with
Kwam
that,
Yasharala.
we say shalom.
Shalom, family.